So, welcome on the 10th of May at Coination. Today with Fuusion Finance. AK is here. Welcome, AK.
Thank you.
So, tell me a little something about your team.
Sure, I'd love to. So, for those of you listening, you may have been expecting Diamond Blunts. He's our CEO and the main person behind Fuusion. And if you didn't know this, Fuusion started out as a different token, Overpowered, which launched at the end of March. And it had its own run of success, hitting $7 or $8 million in market cap. But since then, we wanted to take the opportunity to deliver something truly new and unique and in trend with the current times. So that's why we're here to relaunch it.
Stop you here, because it gets a little complicated after a while. Eine Menge von euch werden verwundert sein, Diamond ist heute nicht hier, er ist der CEO. Er hat leider im Hintergrund noch zu tun. Ursprünglich hat das Projekt eigentlich als ein anderes Projekt gestartet, aber dazu werden wir jetzt gleich mehr erfahren. So, please go ahead.
We have advisors, new advisors in the team who handle, for example, the Web3 project, which was 20, 30 million, and many other experienced developers behind a range of multi-million projects.
Sie haben neue Leute angeheuert, neue Web3-Developer, neue Leute mit viel Erfahrung. Yeah. Please go ahead.
Oh, sure. And we're proud to say that our core team is KYC'd with PinkCell, and Diamond Blunts will be doing live doxing. In fact, he'll have a video AMA soon elsewhere. And so we really get to give the maximal trust to our community.
Das Core-Team hat ein PinkCell KYC und Diamond, der CEO, wird sich jetzt auch in Kürze dann quasi live doxen. Zwar nicht bei uns, aber der hat dann noch einen anderen Videocall. Yeah?
And I think that sums it up. I'll answer the rest in the next questions.
Sounds great. Es ist ihnen wichtig, dass sie quasi Transparenz und eine Ansprechperson quasi hinter dem Projekt haben. Deswegen hat auch das ganze Core-Team ein PinkCell KYC. So, then let's talk a little about your project. What is your project about?
So we're Fuusion Finance, and we're here to deliver an entirely new tokenomic to BSC. And so our special mechanism is we provide real strategies for holders to hold their tokens or sell them. And we do this by giving a 2% reflection daily that they get in tokens, and they can sell that tax-free. That's our main feature.
Ihr Main Feature ist, dass ihr 2% Daily Reward bekommt und die tax-free sellen könnt. Okay?
And so we are a combination of Drip and Titano. With Drip, we get the guaranteed daily rewards as passive income. And with Titano, unlike Drip, you don't need to, you don't burn your initial tokens. You keep that as well. And in addition to that, we have 10% BUSD reflections.
Also sie vereinen quasi das Beste aus Drip und Titano, weil bei Drip habt ihr eben diese 2% Reward Income und bei ihr verbrennt auch eure Token nicht, sondern bekommt quasi auf die Reflections 2% am Tag. Okay?
And so this combination has never been seen before. It's something completely new. And we're ticking every box as a team with the contract. And it really does have potential to be the next 100 million, 500 million market cap token, despite the market conditions.
Mhm. Da es etwas ist, was noch nie da gewesen ist, hat es halt enormes Potenzial. Soweit ich das jetzt sehe, sind es 100.000% API, compounded for a year, eben diese 2% Auto-Staking Rewards, die ihr tax-free verkaufen könnt und habt dann quasi noch 10% BUSD Reflections auf diese tax-free Verkäufe. Okay. That's a lot. So what are your plans for marketing for the future?
Sure. So we have our pre-sale on 13th of May. And in the build-up to the pre-sale, our focus is on AMAs. We've done an AMA with the always doxed Chinese community and with Travlad. And we have a few more AMAs to come, including Golem's Gems tomorrow. And in addition, we have a range of whitelist giveaways going on right now. And our focus really is to have a lot of buy pressure at launch. And that's why we have a whitelisted pre-sale. And really our focus is on this post-launch marketing with a focus on YouTube videos especially. That worked very well on Overpowered to bring us to 8 million market cap.
Mhm. Okay, so marketingtechnisch haben Sie Folgendes noch geplant. Zum einen haben Sie schon ein AMA gehabt bei einer doxten chinesischen Community. Sie waren bei Travelet, Golem kommt noch. Sie wollen Whitelist-Giveaways machen, um eben einen Buy-Pressure zu erzeugen, wenn das Ding dann launcht und sich dann quasi auf Post-Launch-Marketing konzentrieren. Are you thinking about PooCoin ads also, because this was a topic which was coming up a lot lately?
We are trialing out PooCoin ads actually. We've already paid for them, and we should see those. We'll see what kind of effect they have, and sometimes they do very, very well. And our trial will be both before and or after launch, so it'll benefit everyone.
Okay, that sounds good. How much whitelist spots do you provide in total? Is there a number you can give out, or is there a number you can give out, or is this a secret?
We're not publicly releasing the number, but it'll be in the region of the hundreds. And that's because we're confident in the buy pressure behind each whitelist. And that's because we actually had a private sale. We considered a private sale at first. We didn't actually have one. And just in that private sale, we had 300 to 400 BNB of interest in buying from our own network. So we know we don't need too many whitelists. So equally, each whitelist is now quite valuable in getting into this pre-sale.
Also wir erfahren leider keine genaue Anzahl der Whitelists, die vergeben werden. Aber dadurch, dass es eben viele Whitelists gibt, sage ich jetzt mal, wollen sie eben auch einen gewissen Buy Pressure erzeugen, wie vorhin schon gesagt. I think, why don't you tell me something about the max supply of the token?
Sure. So our max supply is 10,000 times greater than the initial supply, with our initial supply being 100 million.
Der Initial Supply sind 100 Millionen und der Total Supply wird 10.000 Mal größer sein. Also das könnt ihr euch dann ausrechnen. And how will they be distributed?
So that's our main mechanism, where every day holders get a 2% increase in their token holdings, and they can let that compound like other protocols, or they can sell that daily for passive income.
Okay, also ihr könnt es halt die ganze Zeit halten und entweder und jeden Tag quasi 2% bekommen, oder ihr könnt es halt dann auch verkaufen, wobei ich mir jetzt nicht ganz sicher bin. So you think all the tokens will be given away to everyone, so there is no team token and marketing token and something like that?
We have 5% for team tokens, of which most will be locked and vested over a period of weeks, and that's just for additional kind of high-level marketers or experts. We'll use those tokens as an incentive to bring them on, especially as we look into our metaverse phase and the gaming ecosystem we hope to build over the coming weeks.
And how much of the total supply will be for the liquidity?
70%.
Okay. Also 5% sind Team-Token und die werden gelockt. 70% davon werden für die Liquidität verwendet. Will the liquidity be locked?
Yes, it's already going to be locked for 120 days. And you can see on the pink sale link, and I can drop that in the chat if you want. That's already decided. That's already been locked into the program. So it'll be locked for 120 days, guaranteed after the pre-sale.
Die Liquidität wird für 120 Tage gelockt nach dem Pre-Sale. And after Pre-Sale, is there a vesting for the other tokens, for the 5% or the 70%?
So there's no vesting for pre-sale buyers, nor will there be, Pink Sale won't be vesting the team tokens, but we'll be vesting them ourselves under an unlock scheme depending on more members who we onboard. It's not quite firmed yet. And importantly, though, we're 35% of the supply will be locked for an initial 3 weeks, and then will be extended if needed. And those tokens will be used for centralized exchange listings if we come to that point, or if and when we come to that point.
35% vom Supply werden, how long did you say, for 3 weeks?
Initially, and then we'll extend it right until we get those centralized exchanges. So every week we'll look at the lock again.
Okay, so die ersten 3 Wochen werden 35% für Centralized Exchanges gelockt und danach werden sie schauen, ob sie es verlängern, je nachdem, wie es quasi notwendig ist. So, if I come back to the tokenomics, I'll just explain everything again for the German guys, so you know. Kurze Zusammenfassung nochmal. Ihr könnt es kaufen, kriegt auf das, was ihr habt, 2% Daily Rewards. Diese Daily Rewards könnt ihr tax-free verkaufen und beim Verkaufen dieser Rewards bekommt ihr 10% Boost Reflections. Wenn ihr kauft, habt ihr 10% Tax, davon gehen 7% ins Marketing und Development und 3% in den Auto Liquidity Pool. Die Sell Tax auf die Initial Token Buys beträgt 25%, davon gehen 10% in Marketing und Development, 5% gehen in den Auto Liquidity Pool und 10% gehen in die BUSD Reflections. Und wie gesagt, auf die Reflections ist die Sell Tax 0. Ja, so viel zu dem Thema. So, AK, I'd say, why don't we start with the questions now? Or is there anything special you would still like to tell us?
There is one thing, actually, and I hope it won't be too hard to translate. But I want to talk about, actually, our motivation for creating these tokenomics. Because obviously we can talk about the numbers. That's easy to say. But I really want to talk about the emotions. And I'll say it in stages. You don't have to translate anything I said so far. I'll start now. So everyone here, we're experienced with these kind of coins and tokens. And we see that the ones who truly hold and believe in the project and hold the token to the end, they're often the ones who actually lose out because other people dump the token on them.
So die Leute, worüber wir jetzt reden müssen, was ihm noch sehr wichtig ist, dass Ernst mitteilt, ist die Motivation dahinter. Also wir können viel über Zahlen und Nummern reden, aber die Motivation dahinter ging halt los, dass die Leute, die eigentlich wirklich an Projekte glauben und lange Zeit halten, irgendwo immer den Kürzeren ziehen. Yeah?
Perfect. And that's because no token so far has really found the right balance to truly reward holders. Either you get something like, go on.
Sorry. Und das ist, weil bis jetzt kein Token die richtige Balance gefunden hat. Yeah, go ahead.
On one hand, you have tokens like Drip, which does give you a passive income daily, but you have to burn your tokens, so you start off at a huge loss.
Auf der einen Seite habt ihr Drip, die geben euch ein passives Einkommen, aber dafür müsst ihr auch eure Token burnen. Und das ist halt wieder ein riesiger Verlust.
And on the other side, you have Titano, and even though it was so successful, ultimately the rebase and auto rebase, it just inflated the supply and led to even more sell pressure. And it was just a token in the end that you only bought it because the price was going up, not because of the reflections.
Und bei Titano habt ihr halt das Problem, dass bei den ganzen Rebase und Auto-Reflection-Token einfach nur der Preis aufgeblasen wird.
And so with Fuusion, for the first time, we've taken the best of these two ideas and truly given holders, even true believers in the token, they have a clear strategy for taking profit. And they can do it tax-free. We want to encourage those people to take the 2% profit every day if they want to. Or if they don't want to, they get rewarded even more because it compounds.
Und das ist quasi der Grund, warum das Ganze geschaffen wurde, weil sie eben das Beste aus den 2 Projekten vereinen wollten und so den Leuten, die wirklich halten wollen und so ihren Gewinn machen wollen, eben die Möglichkeit zu geben, das auch langfristig machen zu können.
And then unlike other tokens where the people who dump early and sell for 2x, they're the ones who win on the other tokens. With us, we penalize them heavily with the 25% sell tax, while the people who hold and follow that strategy have no tax. So the incentives are much, much clearer.
Und das ist auch der Grund, warum die Leute, die ihre Initial Token verkaufen, 25% Sell Tax haben und die Verkäufe von den Reflections eigentlich also tax-free sind, sage ich jetzt mal, nicht in dem Sinne steuerfrei, sondern von Sell Tax quasi befreit.
Yeah. So the beauty of our token is we don't need the price to go up for people to make money, because by balancing buy and sell pressure with our special mechanics, we can just maintain a single price. And if we maintain that price for a year and people compound it, then they really achieve the dollar value of the 100,000 API.
Und das ist auch der Grund, warum es nicht wichtig ist, ob der Preis nach oben geht im Großen und Ganzen, weil durch das Balancing kriegt ihr ja sowieso eure API und dadurch kommt das Ganze halt dann zustande.
You're doing great, by the way. I mean, at least I think so. I don't know German, but
I'll hope so.
And so that's why people are getting so excited about this, you know, because it really is an opportunity to change the game. And that's why Diamond Blunt's, you know, he's a multimillionaire. He doesn't have to do this, but he's doing this because he wants to really grow a reputation for us and do something different here.
Wenn ich das Ganze jetzt nochmal zusammenfassen würde ich einfach sagen, Diamond Platz müsste das Ganze nicht machen, weil er genug Geld hat, aber er macht es einfach, weil es ihm am Herzen liegt. Und das ist eigentlich auch der Beweggrund für das Ganze bei den Jungs, dass die halt einfach sagen, sie nervt, dass die Leute die ganze Zeit irgendwo das Problem haben, dass es sich nicht ausgeht, weil es halt eben nicht durchdacht und ausbalanciert ist. Und so dadurch, dass sie es halt besser ausbalancieren, können sie halt den Leuten, die dann langfristig was halten, auch was geben, weil es eben nicht notwendig ist, die Sachen zum Verkaufen, damit es läuft.
Amazing. And I'm happy to end there and take it for any questions.
Sounds great. Then we'll start with the questions. So, dann legen wir mal mit den Fragen los. Der liebe Tom wird jetzt den Chat aufmachen, wenn er das noch nicht getan hat. Ihr könnt es auch gerne im Sprachchat schreiben, also immer her damit. That's the funny thing, when you start asking for questions, everyone is, and when you close the AMA, everyone is...
I don't have a question. I just want to say I'm very bullish. The fact that we are already on CMC is crazy, and I think this is going to be big.
Oh, yeah, we should say, just today we got the news. CMC clearly see the potential here, and we've been pre-listed, which is huge, huge news.
CMC sieht da auf jeden Fall ein Potenzial. Also sie sind heute auch geprelistet worden auf CMC, damit ihr Bescheid wisst. Und das sind halt gerade große News. So, I think there was no lock at the pre-sale, if I'm correct.
Say again?
The question came up if there is a lock at the pre-sale, but I don't think there was a lock on the pre-sale token.
Vesting, no vesting.
No,
but it's
kein Lock beim Pre-Sale. Also du kannst ja gleich, wenn's notwendig ist, also ist ja nicht der Sinn dahinter eigentlich. So, I see some other guys are typing. Das Team hat ein Pink Sale KYC und Diamond Hands, der CEO,
I want to
doch gedoxt live. Also jetzt nicht bei uns. Yeah? Cozy, please go ahead.
Okay, I want to know more about the gas mainly. He said something about like the true holders they will have gas free based on their mechanism. Anyone that follows the mechanism that made them true holders or what. Like I don't really get that part, you know, like the gas price, the slippage. Assuming you want to be taking your profit or maybe you want to be compounding, what is the primary slippage for the token? And what makes you a true holder? Like normally holding for long makes you a diamond holder. Like, is there any other mechanism they apply to their projects that can make someone a true holder, as you said? I just want to get that part more clear.
Okay, sure. Good questions. I'll just answer in English. Translate if you wish. So first thing is, I think there's a misconception. It's not gas free. You still have to pay gas fees to trade it, but obviously those are just 5 cents at most. What I meant was it's tax free. So if you sell your initials, you have a penalty of 25% that's redistributed to holders as BUSD. But let's say you buy 1,000 tokens, and because of the automatic compounding, the next day you're at 1,020, 2% up. You can sell those 20 and there's no tax. And you can do that every day. Every day you get 20 tokens and you sell it tax free.
Did that answer your question, Cozy?
Yeah.
And so that also answers your second question as well. Your second question is, are there any other incentives for people to hold long term? That's a great question. So one, people can, instead of selling every day the 20 tokens, they can compound it. They hold it for a year. You actually achieve 100,000% APY. So that's the first huge incentive. The second thing is, whether you sell your reflections, whether you keep them, whether you compound them, you get BUSD straight to your wallet every day from other people who sell their initials and get their penalty. So instead of losing out for being a diamond hand, you're truly rewarded every single day, and you can see your rewards on the DApp. And I think that would be really, really amazing for holder psychology and for the community.
So I'm gonna answer some questions.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Or do you have any other questions, Cozy?
Yeah. Concerning about the div this time around, I've got to understand in this crypto space, like the doxing thing. For me, it matters, but that doesn't really certify team 100%. So I want to know more about their transparency. How they run the project. Like, are they live? Like, or are they playing anonymous? Or how do they do all those things? Because even with the doxing, people can still dox themselves, and there are still be creepy things underneath. So
that is true, but all we can do is tick every box. So for one, Diamond Blunt's the CEO, and many of our team members, including myself, Kirito, and more, they're known in the space for 6 months or more, and Diamond Blunts for longer. So we have that reliability within Telegram and within crypto communities, first thing. Second thing is, it's not just a simple docs that Diamond is doing. Our core team is thoroughly verified by PinkCell. Anyone in the know will know PinkCell KYC is one of the best. We've all declared, and we all are aware of the consequences for going against the agreement of the KYC. And you can see our KYC badge on the pre-sale link in our chat. And thirdly, our CEO, Diamond, is truly video doxing, not just privately, not just somewhere in the chat, but in one of the biggest AMA spaces with Golem in Golem's Gems. So I think in terms of safety, you can't get any better than what we're presenting here. And of course, we have our past project Overpowered, and you can see on the blockchain verifiably how reliable our team has been. So I think that should be the least of your concerns. But I'm glad you raised that question, because it's very important for us to stand out from other projects and show how we're doing everything right this time. Does that answer all the questions?
Cool.
So I guess.
Cool. You did well. Thank you. I think it's a nice project. From what I've been hearing, it's all successful. We'll be part of the farm. Hopefully, it's all the best. We'll pray for.
So I'm gonna translate a little for the German community. Zum einen kam vorher die Frage auf wegen Gas-Free. Es ist nicht Gas-Free, es ging darum, dass das Ganze Tax-Free ist. Die andere Frage, die Cozy hatte, war, was die Leute dazu motivieren soll, zu halten. Und zum einen ist es eben die hohe Sell-Tax, wenn ihr eure Initial Token verkauft. Zum anderen ist es eben die Tatsache, dass ihr 2% am Tag kriegt und Wenn ihr das Ganze compoundet, würdet ihr auf eine API von 100.000 im Jahr kommen. Und ihr bekommt es aber auch immer, solange ihr diese Sachen haltet, weil immer irgendwer anderer kauft oder verkauft, BUSD Rewards. Dann hat er noch die Frage gestellt bezüglich der Transparenz des Ganzen, weil es ja immer recht schwer ist, sich da ein Bild zu machen und man nie weiß, mit wem man jetzt eigentlich zu tun hat. Dahingehend kann man nur sagen, das Core-Team hat ein KYC mit Pink Sale und Diamond Platz ist auch sehr, sehr bekannt in der Szene und auch schon eine Zeit lang da. Also es ist zumindest jetzt nicht so, als würdet sie mit absolut unbekannten Gesichtern arbeiten. Das war jetzt das, was im Großen und Ganzen jetzt besprochen wurde. Dann war noch die Frage vom Paddy, ob der Token schon gelauncht ist. Nein, der Token ist nicht gelauncht. Der Token launcht am Freitag. Also genau in 2 Tagen, 22 Stunden und 30 Minuten. Buy- und Sell-Tags, Emma, waren, wenn ich mich jetzt nicht täusche, 10 und 25%. Die sind auch, wenn du mir einen kurzen Moment gibst, genau, 10%, davon waren 7 für Marketing, 3% für den Auto-Liquidity-Pool, was die Buy-Tags betrifft. Und was die Sell-Tags von den Initial-Token betrifft, waren es 25%, von denen 10% in Marketing gehen, 5% in Development. Und, Entschuldige, Marketing und Development sind 10%, 5% geht in den Auto-Liquidity-Pool und 10% geht zu den BUSD Rewards. Der Presale startet am Freitag, ja. 2 Stunden, 22 Minuten. Ich kann euch auch einmal die Internetseite reinschreiben, dann könnt ihr mal schauen. So, I just posted the website. Habt ihr sonst noch Fragen? Dann immer her damit. Also ich schaue gerade, ob irgendwer aufzeigt. I'm still looking for any questions. Guys, did we answer all of your questions? That's what we're here for today.
Is the BUSD distributed based off of like how many tokens you hold? So if
yes, exactly right.
Okay. So not only do you get the benefit of auto compounding if you don't ever sell, but you also start earning more BUSD as a result of that too.
You're exactly right. Yeah, with the compounding, it also compounds the BUSD rewards you get. So really is the best incentive to hold here.
Also je mehr du hältst, desto größer werden auch die Rewards. So guys, then if there's nothing left to say, we will start to raffle 10 whitelist spots for the pre-sale. Our lovely Tom will just introduce our guest. His name is Randy. So if you want to participate, you just have to go in the chat and click on participate, and then our dear Randy will shuffle away 10 whitelist spots. So Leute, wenn ihr beim Whitelist Giveaway mitmachen wollt, dann geht's am besten in den Chat rein, schaut's beim Randy und drückt auf Participate und dann wird er quasi einem von euch das zukommen lassen. So guys, don't be shy, just click on Randy and he will give it to you. So 6 participants already, 7. So we will give you another minute. I'm currently watching my clock. Wir geben euch noch 1 Minute. Ich schaue gerade auf die Uhr. Yeah, Tian, come up with a question, please. Tian? Are you a shy one? Or currently writing? So I think Tian is just typing another question. And the participants go up. Guys, you also...
Now. Hey, Trevor, now it's okay. You can... Yeah. Perhaps I missed, is there a minimum or maximum limit for buy-in at the beginning?
Our limit on the pre-sale is 10 BNB for a single wallet. But after that, there's no max wallet or max transaction, just like the other rebase type tokens out there.
Okay, how about minimum?
And minimum is 0.5 BNB in the pre-sale.
Cool, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Es gibt also 10 BNB sind Maximum Pre-Sale. One BNB was minimum, you said?
Half a BNB.
Ein halber BNB ist Minimum und 10 BNB sind Maximum, aber nur beim Pre-Sale und danach könnt ihr kaufen, so viele wollt. So, I hope everyone pushed on Randy, because when the last question is answered, Randy is gonna raffle the whitelist spots. You're working together with TechRate?
Yes, we've been audited by TechRate.
Ja, Paddy, sie sind von TechRate geauditet worden. Paddy is like always searching up for everything behind the scenes.
Oh, that's amazing. Good research is a must in this space.
Okay, sounds great. I think lovely Tom just put out the winners of the raffle. So congratulations, guys. It's written in the chat. Der liebe Randy hat schon die 10 Gewinner rausgehauen. Falls ihr noch Interesse an einem Whitelist-Spot habt, könnt ihr uns gerne kontaktieren, und sollten noch welche zur Verfügung stehen, werden wir dann versuchen, die an euch zu vergeben. So if you should still be interested in whitelist spots, don't hesitate to contact us, and if possible, we will try to provide you some. So we will do our best. We'll see how it goes, but don't be afraid to reach out to us. So AK, then from my side, thank you for taking a time to showing this project to our community. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure speaking with you, and I hope you had fun with us.
Oh, definitely. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed this, and I'll be sticking around in the German and English speaking chats to answer any questions people have afterwards. I'd love to get you guys involved in this, and not just with the whitelists, but we can create a German speaking community. All those options are possible if you guys are interested. I mean, we're really here to be transparent. So,
yeah,
really excited.
Great. We can have a talk about that in the future. Damit ihr Bescheid wisst, wird auch bei uns im Chat sein, in der deutschen und in der englischen Community. Wenn ihr irgendwelche Fragen habt, ihr könnt es ihm jederzeit gern schreiben, ihr könnt es ihn jederzeit gern markieren, genauso wie uns. Und ja, insofern, thanks a lot for coming here today and have a nice evening.
Thanks again, you too.
Thanks for coming.
So Leute, dann danke, dass ihr heute da wart. Ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Abend und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.
Ciao, ciao.